Hey, you folks. This is DbdKmp, the best in the house, and welcome back. Welcome back to another update video. Now, this is going to be the norm for a while for background. Anyway, try not to pay attention to the phone messages, camera icons, or the icons above, but try to pay attention to the background picture because that will be what it is for now for a while. Because, again, like I said, I will do it as I go along, but right now, I just don't have time. So I had a chance to look up the guide yet either that I was going to look for BL, Brain Lord. I gotta look up for another guide. See for another game I'm stuck on. And it's got like, 6 videos. I also have other videos that I actually posted since the last update. Not posted. I keep saying posted, but uploaded. And they're new projects. I gotta explain something here. The only game that I found out of the entire set is the third one in the series. Now, I'm not going to reveal to you what it is, but it will be a playthrough. Now, the thing is that as good as it is, it just sucks because, it's not even the controls, it's the timing of the shooting button, because yes, it's a shooter. And it really blows. So I'm going to have to wait till I get the PC. Now, I do have another project in mind that I started, and I'm going to do, like 2 or 3 of them. One of them I'm not sure about. Also, I have to explain something, though, that I've decided to do something that, I'm leaving the names to the playlist, the full name. If I cannot fit it in entirely into the playlist, I will put it in the description somehow or another. That way you get the idea, and that way you're not confused. Anyway, so the thing is, speaking of that, there will be letters or initials. The difference is between them is they'll have either dots or periods, whatever you want to call it. They're both the same thing, really, because they're for short and initials for it. But when I put it short without the dots, it's just kind of short for one word. I don't feel the need to have like just one letter on there, but even though it's a one game, unless it's by, whatever. And I got one that's kind of, well, it's a little hairy, might say. But I didn't want to put it too long, but long enough. Like, I'm not too sure about the game itself, but I saw it, took it, that's it. I bought it and everything. But it's gonna just be like, okay, the difference is that unlike what it says on the playlist, which I have no idea what the other initials are, so I just shortened it to a different deal. So don't even ask me. All I know is that I'm not going to try to reveal it either. I'm trying to do what I can without trying to reveal it until the day. Because, during the video, I will also be saying the name of the game. I'm not going to just say, well, alright, this is, only E, or this is only T, or this is T and N. And an ING, ING, yeah. Anyway, Ning, T, and E. Just for example, I'm not going to do that. I am actually going to say the name, not just in description. Well, I'm going to say it on the video, because that's what I intend to do. Now, I also got another game that it's not going to be anything special until I get on computer. I don't remember if I explained this one or not. This one here has about 5 minutes and somewhat seconds of a video. And that's because it's kind of screwy. The timing difference is that it sucks. It needs a controller. And there are some games I can't even do at all, because it requires a gun. Because yes, literally, I'm not talking about an actual gun. This is the kind of guns that they made for Nintendo systems. They don't even do that anymore, believe it or not. You don't you don't even get guns anymore. These are like plastic made guns that you hook into a controller port, and literally you just start blasting away. Like I remember this one game was an arcade machine. I believe they also had it. I didn't even know about it either until years later, anyway. Called Area 51. Now here's the thing about Area 51. That is not Area 51. They just called it that for some dumb reason or another. But anyway, that one required guns too. There was another one I forget too. But yeah, I mean, arcades are so ridiculous. No console anymore even has that. I mean, you're lucky to find that consoles don't even hardly get steering wheels, for crying out loud. So, you know, some of them later on did wind up having steering wheels, but not all. I believe it stopped at PlayStation 2, I want to say. I don't think Xbox ever had a controller. Or, I mean, a controller, a steering wheel. I could be wrong. I mean, it was one of the weirdest things, you know. I don't even think Xbox had guns, to be honest, with their products or anything else. I just had, like, a controller, and that was it. I'm not too familiar with the genre of it, as far as I go. I just know they had some bit of game. They didn't have too many RPG games. They really didn't. Role-playing games. But they did have a lot of sports on there. Don't get me wrong, they had their quite a fair share of role-playing games, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say like it was terrible, like, oh, it shouldn't have happened, but it wasn't that badly down, except for like all other consoles. The only other consoles ever made, the only ones that actually had a crap ton of, RPGs. Xbox never had it, and people keep saying, yeah, they did. No, they didn't. I mean, literally, you had like a selection of a few things, and the majority that it was known for was its sports. And that's what Xbox did. Now, PlayStation did get into the role, so did Super Nintendo and not Super Nintendo, but the Nintendo people did with their game consoles. All of them did, but majorly it was kind of a mix. It wasn't exactly a 50-50, but it was either one or the other, because writing over one or the other, so that's what happened there. But as far as Xbox is concerned, it's only for sports, generally. That's its main thing. I mean, it didn't have to be used for that. You can even, I don't think you can watch movies on there, but I think you can with, I could be mistaken, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that much about it. But I think you can watch movies for sure on the Xbox 360 and the, although the Xbox 360 is no longer, but anyway, then it was Xbox One, maybe you can do that too. But, as far as, anything else, they just don't have a whole lot of, I mean, they had, like, quite a few fair share, but not as much as any other console, believe it or not, in history. So, now GTA is sort of both a role-playing game and not a role-playing game. Necessarily. I don't know how to make that make sense to you, but it is. And yeah, they had it in Relays. They did. And one of the things that I don't understand is Uncharted. Uncharted, and I'm not talking about Uncharted Waters or any other game that I never heard of. This entire game that I'm talking about actually has something to do with this guy called Drake. And, well, last thing I knew, he was on PlayStation 2. I tried looking that up for a buddy of mine as well. We actually all did. We were all looking at it, and no, they wasn't there. I know damn well it was on PlayStation 2. But I come to find out it was only exclusively on PS3. I mean PlayStation 3. It's just weird. It really is. And there's an emulator that you can download, but it ain't the greatest in the world. So you'd be better off if you did it on computer again. But see, again, without the whole idea of cheats, or for that matter, save states and stuff like that, it's just not the same. Now, I'm not saying we need to completely cheat, but it would be nice to be able to completely cheat, or not, or at least somewhat cheat, because there's still games out there that are developed that it's like, yeah, I don't want to take the time to grind for money. I don't want to be like, oh, well, now this item is pretty useless by the time I, have to get back to here, and it's like, oh, I'm already automatically equipping an item that's already better than that one. And I don't want to be doing that kind of stuff. That's why I'd rather have like a money cheat. I'm not asking for like unlimited funds or anything like that, but it would be nice to have a cheat code that allows you the fortitude to have enough money to go ahead and buy things with, so that you don't have to grind. Because, I mean, what little cash you start out with is nothing but crap. Sorry, but I'm not going to take the time and do that. Now, there are some games that are exceptions to that rule when you don't have to level up. And that's fine, like Brainlord, Legend of Zelda games, that kind of thing. But there are just games out there where you have to both level grind and money grind at the same damn time. That's ridiculous. I mean, it wouldn't be so damn bad if the levels were more, to the point that you don't have to be overly frickin' leveled, Because there are still some games that do that. Not all games do that, mind you, but there's just ones that are just like, oh my god, are you serious? I'm already level 20, and I don't need to be here. Or I'm level 50, and this dude it shouldn't be that, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love being overpowered, but, still, when I want to play a game normally, I like to have the idea of just being able to level as I go along. This horse manure, got a money grind. So, because the time I even try to level up, I'm just already ready to go. There's no point in me going back and buying anything unless there's something I actually need now. Like for throwing. Or something that I can get, I can maybe get later. If I can't get it later, I'll just save it in my archive or something. I don't know what else I can do with it. But other than that, I mean, to me, it's useless. And that's one of the things I liked about Suikoden. You could actually cheat if you want to, but you don't need to, because it's basically an in-game cheat that allows you to get plenty of money, way more than enough once you get the prosperity rune. Pretty much, yes, I've heard about it. I haven't really played it, but anyway, I've heard about that. It's like the prosperity rune is one of the best things that has ever happened. No other game actually has that. At least with that, even if you were to kind of level grind, you wouldn't have to level grind too damn much. You go, oh, well, now I'm over leveled. Might as well just beat the entire game the way this is now. It's like, they don't realize how much useless that is. God, oh God, I just broke my nail. My toenail. Not good. Oh, great. So anyway, we do have a copy. We're getting a backup copy of this game in the mail of Final Fantasy VII, the freaking remake. Lousy piece of junk. Seriously, what a piece of junk. Anyway. Now, I won't be playing it. I'm not going to say I'll never play it, but right now, my entire archive right now is going back through and doing old classic games as much as possible. Unfortunately, it does not include games I cannot play, period. In other words, there are games out there, like I've said before, like their controls in general are so bad. Even if I were to do this on PC with the emulator, no. Anyway, still wouldn't matter. It would be like they're not. I could show them off, but I can't just go through it because it's too tedious. Like another example would be Superman 64. Yeah, no way. I mean, you gotta be kidding. I'm sure it's beatable, but you gotta have patience. Because you'll be crashing a hell of a lot before it's over with. Well, you finally make it all the way through. You gotta go through damn rings. Rings! And I also have even more patience because there are escort missions. You can't get too far ahead. You gotta wait for them. Otherwise, they'll be taken out by people of enemies. You have to go in there and fight them. Or it's game over. That's really stupid. Like, seriously. Superman 64 is the worst piece of crap. I think number one worst. But one of the worst games to ever play. Yeah, I did see that one. But that in itself, I mean there were some greater games that are better than that, but Superman 64 will be something I will be doing in the near future, but it's not going to be one of those, oh, I did it, I played through it, boom. That's just not how I'm going to do it, guys. So anyway, yes, we have some newer projects coming in, but I've only got one video recorded for now. So, either way, yeah. Yeah. This has been recorded as of Wednesday, May 13th. So, I posted another update that I recorded another day ago. If I already post a video or an update, I'll try not to do that. And everything I want to go ahead and tell you, because that's what I'm going to leave with, is that with CT, rather Chrono Trigger, since we already know what it is now, here's the thing. I'm only going to do this once. 2 videos of that. If I have enough. If I don't, well then it'll be 1 video. But pretty much once I get enough videos, I'll be able to do 2 videos as for the 2 days that I'm going to be posting the game. So, you know. Anyway, that's that, and yeah, this has been DbdKmp, the best in the house. There's another update, announcement video, and talk about things. You know, I don't know. I absolutely love and hate Final Fantasy Remake. Bye-bye.